Hello everybody, it's the Wild Witch here, and I'm going to do the death tag. The Kilted Goth tagged me in this a while ago, and I thought I'd recorded a version of it, but when I went to check my phone and upload the video footage, it hadn't videoed it. It just like done a snapshot and not videoed it, so I think there was a bit of an issue with it. So I'm just going to see how that goes. Hopefully this time it'll work. So I've got my little notebook with my questions in, so I'm going to refer to that. So here we go. How do you want to die? As quickly and painlessly as possible. I would like to be here 1 minute and then gone the next. That's how I would like to go. I don't want pain and suffering. I don't want to be lingering around any longer than necessary. I just want to be here and then gone. I don't want it to be painful. I just, I don't suppose I want it to be a surprise. I want it to be a surprise to me that I just don't want to have any horrible illnesses that just drag on and drag on and drag on, and I'm in pain and uncomfortable. I would like to just go very quickly and quietly, preferably in my sleep overnight. That will do me. If I can fall asleep and not wake up, that will be fine. Yeah, as long as I end up then drifting off into an endless dream state, that's fine by me. Yeah. So what will happen to your YouTube channel? Well, because my YouTube channel's here, I'm presuming that my YouTube channel will carry on just being there, and it'll just be there, and whatever I leave on there is going to be a testimony to me as a person and who I am. So yeah, if YouTube even exists by then, because who knows what will happen. Things change so much, and things have changed so much in the last 20 years. There's no reason to suggest that things won't change in the next 20 years and YouTube won't exist and it'll be something else. So anyway, who will you leave your money to? Well, I will leave my money to my nearest and dearest. Not that I have a great deal of money, of course, but whatever I do have, they can have quite happily. I've got 2 children, so they will see the benefit of that, hopefully. If I, as I say, if I have any money by that time, then they're more than welcome to it. What will happen to your body? Now, this is a bone of contention for me, because I've actually said in the past, I don't want to have a funeral. I just see it as a load of fuss for nothing. That once I'm dead, donate me to medical science. I don't want I don't want my relatives having to deal with the corpse and having to deal with the, all that goes with that, and having to feel that they must do something. Because we live in a society where it's expected that we will have funerals, it's expected that your body will be given over to a funeral director and they will prepare it ready for burial or cremation, and all of that goes along with that, it ends up being quite a lot of money to pay out for when somebody dies. Now, I see it as a bit of a scam, really, because surely the government should be disposing of human remains. Once we're gone, that's it. We ain't coming back, so what's the point in holding on to the bodies? Use the bodies for things that are useful, like medical science, but also, give them over to, stick them in the nearest incinerator. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust. That's what we become. Yeah. If we get put in the ground, the worms eat us. If we get burned, then we get scattered somewhere. We'd be good for the roses. Whatever. We are good compost. Once we die, we break down. We're a good compost. Yeah. And I think that that's how we should be viewing death. We shouldn't be viewing death as a, oh gosh, we should be thinking practically about this. We live on a planet where there are a lot of people. Let's be realistic about it. Let's just, skirt over it. Having said that, part of me would like a really lovely Gothic type funeral with a horse-drawn hearse which there are about. They're beautiful. They're absolutely amazing. And all the finery and professional mourners and all the rest of it. And a big epitaph, you know, a big stone epitaph with a whipping angel on it or something. Not the Doctor Who whipping angel, so a real whipping angel. Because I love that kind of funerary architecture. And I've photographed quite a lot of it down the years in cemeteries in different parts of the country that I've been to. So yeah, I like that. I like to see it, but by the same token, I'm aware that it is space on the planet that we could be used for other things. You know, we can be, you know, let's not spend too much time thinking about the physical remains. Let's get over ourselves, yeah. Anyway, so that's kind of my take on it, really. So what will you want your funeral to be like? So again, I've covered that with the last one. Yes, if I had a funeral, I would like it to be, you know, like it to be a bit over the top. You know, I'd like people to celebrate my life, celebrate who I am. Unfortunately, most funerals last approximately 20 minutes. If you've ever been to one at the crematorium, they last about 20 minutes. There's enough for 2 songs, a quick sort of, well, this person did this person did this person did this, they've left this person, they've left that person, oh dear, what a shame. Boom, over and done with. You know, it doesn't give you a lot of adjustment time. I don't think that if you are somebody who is grieving, you need to be able to pay your respects to the dead. I believe in that. But I'm a great believer that, look, we should get away from this time is money thing and get away from this, you know, inhuman element of it and bring back the humanity to our funerals and to life, really. So anyway, what will you miss the most that will exist after your death? I'll miss my children. I love my children. They're my life. So I'll miss both my girls. I would miss them definitely. I would miss my other loved ones. My boyfriend at the moment, so I'd probably miss him. You know, I'm not married, so I don't have a husband to miss. But yeah, I'd miss. I don't know what I'd miss because I've no idea about the afterlife, so I don't know kind of what that involves. So if I knew what that involved, then I'd say, well, I know definitely what I would miss. I think I'll miss things like being able to go to the seaside, going to the coast, watching the sea, watching the waves crash against rocks and on the beach. That's one of my favourite things to do, is to sit by the beach and just watch the waves and listen to the sound of the sea. I find it very relaxing. So yeah, I've missed things like that. I miss material things, you know, and that's when you're non-corporeal, you will be non-material, so you won't have any use of anything material. So I don't know really. How will you be remembered? Well, I would like to be remembered as a nice person, as a considerate person, as somebody who was straight, somebody who was, you know, straight up and to the point. Don't mince my words, I'm afraid. Made some good music, hopefully. I would hopefully think that I've made a good impression on people's lives. I wouldn't know because I'm not dead yet. So, but anyway, how I'd like to be remembered. Yeah, I'd like to be remembered as a creative person for the various things that I do. I create lots of different things, you know, I'm quite a creative person. So yeah, I'd like to be remembered for that, I suppose. But I'm not don't go a whole bag on all of that stuff. So for me, it's some of it's, I suppose, I don't know, whatever. Yeah, anyway, I don't know. I really don't know. Because it's an unknown thing, I think it's something I've don't really given a lot of thought to. I tend to I'm quite practical in that respect. I can concern myself with what's here and now rather than what's over there. Anyway, so that's my death tag. So thank you to the Kilted Goth for suggesting that I do this. It's quite an enjoyable little tag. I am not going to tag anybody in particular. I am just going to say, if you would like to do the death tag, do the death tag. Let's hear what you've got to say, because it's whatever you do, it's going to be quite different from what I say. So enjoy it, enjoy it. Enjoy the death tag, yes. Go for it. Have fun with it. And I will see you soon. Take care. Bye.